Good afternoon. I haven't been on here in a little bit. I was actually going to try to do about 3 or so videos this week, but I had to go to the doctor and then I got really sick. And it's just been one thing after another. Obviously, since I last got on here, there's been more in the Watts case. Chris Watts wants an appeal. I knew it wasn't over. I've had people tell me, oh, it's over, forget about it. This case is far from over. I think a lot more things are going to come about. So I wrote some notes. It's not going to be a very long video. I will be doing other videos about it. I really appreciate my new subscribers. Usually I try to do a couple videos a week. It will depend. I usually do them on like different kind of beers, even though I haven't done that yet, but I'm about to do promos for that. Liquor, wine, I also cook sometimes and I talk about different true crimes and things like that. So I'm just letting you know. Okay, I wrote some notes on this and I have, that way I can kind of keep in track with it. Chris Watts' entire family is weighing his legal options to decide whether to appeal his conviction. It's like, here we go again. In February, it was that prison interview. Even though they went to him, I believe. I believe they did. Yeah, because he didn't know they were coming or whatever. But still, he's told two different stories, which neither of them are true, obviously, at all. I believe there might be some truths in it, but I don't believe we've actually heard the true story of what really happened. I believe he had an accomplice as well. And more so am I believing that lately with these actions and the way he's acting. Even though he's a narcissist and I'm sure he's got plenty of time in prison and he's trying to think of ways that he's going to get out of this, but I don't really think so. It is said that he's been researching his case and other similar cases. Is there similar cases though? Don't get me wrong. I know men, women, whatever, have killed their family and all, but yeah, and there was Laci Peterson and Scott Peterson. This case is unlike any case, so I do not know about that one. And this is something a lot of people have been talking about. Like I said, I was going to do this right whenever I heard about it, but I was not feeling great. But he said that I have not had my day in court. We've definitely heard that before from Cindy Watts. Some people think that she's behind this, trying to get him to do this, that they just cannot convince themselves that he's in prison. That's where he is, and that's where he'll stay. With a guilty plea, you forfeit some of your rights to appeal, but it is not absolute, so there's a very small chance that it could work in his favor. Well, you know, I really don't think so, and I really hope not. But it would be nice to know the actual truth, and if there is an accomplice to these murders, that would be nice as well, to have that person be accountable, held accountable. From sources, it says that he has spoken to attorneys on the phone, but doesn't have a plan for representation. It would cost him money he does not have, but he's exploring his options. Which I would think with a high-profile case like this, someone would pick it up. Hasn't that happened before? So, yes. He said in February 18th in the prison interview, Shanann may have been praying when he strangled her. Bella saw him smother Celeste and scream, "Daddy, no." First of all, I don't really think that Shanann was praying. I think Shanann was taken by surprise and very tired and not feeling well, because that's what was supposedly happening prior to this. That would explain a lot of that. And why is he doing this? Is it to stay in the news? Is it a shock factor, the Ruse Acts? And it's obviously not the truth. Like I said, I think there's some truth in there, but I think that we have not been told the real story at all yet. Okay, and then I read, because I was going to do a video about him trying to, I kind of talked about it on the other video, but are keeping the picture of the family, which I was talking about how Shanann didn't, supposedly he said Shanann didn't let him put up pictures, but we could imagine that was probably some immature crap with the way his mentality is. But it would have served him right not to keep that picture, because what does give him the right to keep that picture? He killed all of them. If not, he had help, or he knows, or he let it happen, or whatever, because do we really know the truth? No. So, he says he did not have his day in court. It was rushed along, not getting to tell his side, which some people do feel like he needed to go to court so we would know. Just like, what the hell is that up with that, though? Would he be able to appeal? Pretty unlikely, from what I've read and understand. Will he implicate NK, or another accomplice? That's telling. That's what a lot of us are waiting for. For starters, he took a plea deal which indicates that he has timed out of his chances to appeal. After 45 days, it was up. Supposedly, there is ways around this, though. It is said a person can appeal if they claim the sentence is illegal, or in regards to the appeal itself, or they were coerced, or something to that nature. So, as I said, I knew this was far from over. So, if you say something like, oh, get over this case and stop talking about it, I will delete it. What's the point of that being on there? Because that's just ignorance, because obviously there is stuff going on with the case. I'm not going to keep negative comments. No, I don't care what people say about me. I have family that talks so bad about me that what people say about me does not matter. I just don't want to have negative comments. We are adults. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. And that's not what my channel is about. So, like it or leave it. I am very happy to have new subscribers, and I would like you to please subscribe and like, and have a good afternoon and a great weekend. Thank you.